On a night meant to honor the greatest players in the NHL, a young upstart took center stage and shook the very foundation of the established order. The 2024 NHL Awards ceremony, a glittering and prestigious affair where the league's elite gathered to bask in the adulation of their adoring fans, was set to unfold as it had for decades, with the usual pomp, circumstance, and recognition of the sport's highest achievers. However, an unexpected and electrifying moment would forever alter the trajectory of this hallowed event. Bedard, the freshly crowned Rookie of the Year, had captivated the hockey world in the preceding season with his otherworldly skill, preternatural talent, and unbridled passion for the game. Plucked from the relative obscurity of the junior leagues, the young phenom had burst onto the NHL scene like a comet, dazzling packed arenas and pundits alike with his dazzling displays of puck handling, lightning-quick reflexes, and uncanny ability to elevate the play of his teammates. His meteoric rise to stardom had been the talk of the hockey world, with many hailing him as the future face of the sport. And on this night, as the young star approached the microphone to accept his prestigious award, the spotlight was firmly his to command. The crowd, eager to shower the new sensation with the adoration he had rightfully earned, waited with bated breath to hear his acceptance speech, fully anticipating the humble gratitude and reverence for the game that had become expected of such occasions. However, as Bedard stepped up to the podium, an unexpected and thoroughly electrifying moment unfolded. To the shock and bewilderment of the assembled crowd, Prince Harry, the prince of the British royal family, suddenly made his way to the stage, seemingly intent on basking in the reflected glory of the evening's honors. The young NHL star, with a steely gaze and unwavering conviction, promptly delivered a message that would echo through the halls of the hockey world and beyond. Step down. In that instant, the untouchable aura and perceived elitism of the monarchy collided head-on with the unyielding spirit and defiant nature of a new generation. Bedard's bold and uncompromising stand was a clear declaration, a refusal to simply accept the status quo and instead demand a new era of accountability, transparency, and a leveling of the playing field, both on the ice and in the social and political arenas. The confrontation between the young NHL star and the royal prince reverberated far beyond the confines of the hockey world, striking a deep chord with a global audience that had grown increasingly weary of the excesses, entitlement, and disconnect of the ruling class. Pundits, commentators, and everyday citizens across the world weighed in on the incident, with some hailing Bedard as a hero and champion of the common person, while others decried his actions as disrespectful and an unacceptable challenge to the established order. But for Bedard, the choice had been crystal clear. In that pivotal moment, he had decided, in the full glare of the international spotlight, to be the agent of change. To use his newfound platform and the attention of the world to champion the collective frustration with the status quo and the perceived elitism of the social and political elite. In doing so, he had opened a Pandora's box, one that threatened to upend the very foundations of the hierarchical structures that had long been taken for granted in both the hockey world and the broader global landscape. As the world waited with eager anticipation, the future of both the NHL and the monarchy hung in the balance, poised to be forever transformed by the actions and resolute stand of a single, unyielding young man who had dared to defy the established order and demand a new era of accountability, transparency, and a more level playing field for all.